Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how you feel versus how they think you feel. The person that is on your mind. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. Meditate here on the three piles and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful group 1, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how you feel versus how you think they feel. The person that is on your mind. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So, you are naturally attracted here to the card that represents the turquoise crystal. And with the turquoise crystal, what I'm picking up with your emotions regarding the relationship connection between you and the person on your mind is that you feel as if you have to prioritize your health over the relationship with this person. You feel like you need to put yourself first, put self-care at the forefront of everything to just make sure that your mental well-being is in check. And also, what I'm feeling with this person is this person feels like they feel like you are putting yourself first as well. So they feel like you have been, on this journey of just like a self like exploration, meaning you are really doing a lot of self-reflecting, putting more focus on yourself versus, trying to figure out what they are doing, because this person is a whole, puzzle piece built with like thousands of pieces, intricate pieces, puzzle pieces, really just trying to put them together. And they know that they are a bit much. So they do really see that you're putting yourself first as well. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How you feel versus how they think you feel. And you have here, look at this, the 9 of Swords. So I love the 9 of Swords coming out, especially with the graphics here on the card. You see how there's so many eyes here, so many intricate eyes just looking and spying, wanting to know what in the heck is going on here. The 9 of Swords energy does represent that air sign energy. So those air zodiac placements are prominent here. You're looking at Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, and your person's sun, moon, or rising, the 7th house of relationships, or located in the planet Venus. And their birth chart, very strong here, that air energy. And that air energy could also be seen in those top placements of your birth chart, as well as a confirmation here in this reading. But specifically with this 9 of Swords energy, so they think that you have like a lot of anxiety, you're depressed, you have a lot of grief over the relationship, but that is not true. You're actually chilled. You found this balance where you are, just really resonating with inner peace, lots of calmness, lots of joy right now. But they think that you're thinking about them a lot and you're anxious. You really want to connect with them. You can't wait to see them, but they are so far from the truth. They're so far, they're off. They have missed it by a long shot when it comes to how you really feel. So you just are not in a place right now where you have a lot of, mental space for this connection, but they really think that you are thinking about them 24/7. What are they doing? Who are they dating? Who are they with? No, you're not. It's just because you are always and will be connected with this person, and basically every person that you have ever interacted with, we are all interconnected, and there is no such thing as separateness. So you can't help but think about this person, but they really think that you are just sitting up thinking about them, and you are really invested in how they're doing and the things that they are doing day to day, and you could care less. Really, your focus is on your evolution, your growth, you leveling up your projects. You are actually really thinking about collaborating with other people on creative things as well, and your career. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How do they think you feel versus how you feel? How do you feel versus how they think you feel? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the snake. So with the snake card, this is about competition and envy. So you do feel like this person does envy you in some way. This person is a kind of like a hater. You do think that about them. And you feel like you do have to look over your shoulder. You do. You feel like you have to look over your shoulder. They think, though, that you're concerned about a third party, about the other, woman, like a female of some sort of third party in this picture here. But they think also that you view them as an enemy. You view them as an enemy. And you actually kind of do. You do view them as a snake. You do see them as someone that you do have to look out for, and that you have to kind of keep your healthy boundaries in place. You have to be persistent when it comes to this person, and not so much let your guard down as you used to, giving this person a chance, and a chance. So once this person has shown you that they are a snake and that they can bite, you're not going to give this person a second chance to bite you. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How you feel versus how they think you feel. And you have here the devil. So with the devil card showing up, and it comes out under the snake card, which is quite intriguing. The devil card showing up, representing envy as well, jealousy. You feel like they're jealous. You feel like they are definitely a hater, someone that wants to stop your progression. And you feel like they're a bit obsessed as well. That's how you feel. And how they think you feel is they feel like they think you are addicted to them. They think that you really need them in some aspects, and that you can't, move on without them. And you're like, that's a joke. Oh my goodness, you really think this? But yeah, with their own twisted delusions, this is how this person feels. Like you cannot do anything. Well, it's kind of like they feel like they know you can get someone better than them, but they feel like they are so much, on your mind that you won't move on to get someone better than them. I do feel like this person, though, has a lustful desire for you. They do see you in a highly sexual way, and do, want to be with you in this way. They think you want them in this way as well, but you don't. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And it's just as simple as that. That's where that ended. You do not want this person in a sexual way, but for some reason they feel like you do. Like, oh, she wants me. I know she wants me. Oh my God. So, but you don't. So let's keep going. How do they feel? How do you feel versus how they think you feel? Look at this. I lost myself for a little while. And this is how you feel. You feel like you did give up so much to be with this person, time, energy, self-awareness of who you were. You gave it up just for a brief moment to step into their world. And then once you got into their world, you were like, wait a minute, this grass is not even green because this person has not been watering their grass. So you feel like you lost yourself for a little while. They feel like that when you were connecting with them, reaching out to them, talking with them, engaging with them, that was the best time of your life. That is when you were, I don't want to say thriving, because they know that, that they were a little, they know that they were part of the reason that you did lose yourself, but it's because you voluntarily gave so much of yourself to this person where you wanted to help them. You wanted to see them win. And so you gave a lot to them. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How do you feel versus how they think you feel? You have here Cancer. So with the zodiac sign of Cancer showing up, let me just point out that the moon, it rules over that zodiac sign, Cancer. Okay, so Cancer is very prominent here in this reading. It could be in the sun, moon, or rising. Seventh house of relationships, or the planet Venus in your person's top placements of the birth chart, or your birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. But see, they think that you are very sympathetic towards them. Because you did do so much, you were so giving, so nurturing, and that's just because that's your natural nature. You would be giving to anyone that you think deserves, your time. But this person showed you something different, which is why you started to pull back from them and pull back your energy. They think that, see, you're family oriented, okay, as seen here with the Cancer energy. But they think that you feel like they are not a part and cannot be close to you in that way, and have that hierarchy status of being a part of like a close connection, like a family member or a spouse. They feel like that's how you feel about them. And they feel like you're very moody, towards them. Like you're in and you're out. You're hot and you're cold. So they also feel like you do have a very sense, a strong intuition. Like you can pick up when this person is playing games, trying to play mind games, trying to manipulate you, being shady, being sarcastic, being funny. Even when this person does do his disappearing, ghosting act, you can pick up that they are doing this. And you're very intuitive. So they know that they can't play games with you. And you feel this way as well. You know when something's off with this person, which is why you have had to put this sense of protection around you, as seen here, the protective energy of the Cancer energy, intuition. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. How do you feel versus how they think you feel? How do you feel versus how they think you feel? Look at this. Six of Cups. And I love the Six of Cups showing up because this is water sign energy as well. So it's in great correlation with the Cancer sign, water energy. And specifically here with the Six of Cups energies, those other two water signs are Pisces and Scorpio. So specifically with the Six of Cups energy, this person feels like you want a reunion with them. You feel as if you don't need a reunion. You're fine. That you don't need a closure. As far as you're concerned, it's closed. It's done. But they feel like you want a reunion, or they feel like they want to have a reunion with you as well. They think that you're innocent in the relationship and that you didn't do anything wrong. And you feel like, in a sense, that you're innocent as well. Because, see, you were not premeditative. You were not planning to manipulate this person and play mind games like they were. And so they see you as innocent as well. And you see yourself as innocent as well. But they're not going to tell you that, because if they tell you that, then they feel like that you will, feel like you have something on them, and you can say, oh, okay, so you were planning this all along. You were playing games with me all along. You knew exactly what you were doing. And you feel as if they knew exactly what they were doing anyway, even if they do not admit it. It's because of your intuition, very high intuition that you are downloaded with. Source is giving you so much when it comes to seeing who this person really is, uncovering their dark, shadowy personality traits. You're blessed with that. So, Group 1, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful Group 2, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how you feel versus how you think they feel, the person that is on your mind. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. I can see here that your energy, you're naturally attracted here to the card representing the rainbow obsidian crystal. And with the rainbow obsidian crystal being your card of choice, I can definitely see and pick up that from your energy, you're about making sure that you heal your heart. This was a relationship connection where there was some sort of hurt, a pain that you did go through, some sort of upheaval as well that did take place. I do feel like a sense of like there was some sort of disgrace and some sort of unwanted change that did take place in the relationship connection between you and this person. And also, I'm picking up like there was some sort of like manipulation or violence. This could have been a physical violence, emotional, spiritual, even financial, okay? But that is what I am picking up. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How do you feel versus how they think you feel? How do you feel versus how they think you feel? King of Wands. So specifically here with the King of Wands energy, this is fire sign energy, creativity. That wand energy does represent those fire zodiac signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. In the top placements of the birth chart, the sun, moon, or rising, the 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus. In the top placements of your birth chart, or this other person's birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. But specifically here with the King of Wands energy, I'm picking up that how you feel very bold. You feel very assured. You feel as if you are going to take the lead and take responsibility for your life and the future relationship connections that you do encounter or choose to have. You're going to do that, okay? So you feel very courageous right now. And they think that you feel like you need to protect yourself from them in some kind of way. They feel like you feel like you need to ignore them. In a sense, in this instance, they kind of feel the same way about you, the way you feel about the relationship. So they feel like you're brave as well. They can't believe that with the time that has taken place in the relationship, how you're not giving in. And you're not allowing this person to like love bomb you, call you back, pull you back in, charm you, because this person's very charming. Two people that do not know them, very charming. But once you get to know this person, you're like, wait a minute, this person is really deceiving. That charm is fake as F, fake as fuck. I'll just say it because this is an intense energy that this person does have. So this person really did drain you. They really did drain you. And they feel like they drained you. They know that they did. They know that they put a lot on you, a lot for you to think about, a lot on your plate, a lot of responsibilities, some responsibilities that they should have been taking care of, they did not do. And they put that on you. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How do you feel versus how they think you feel? And you feel like they should have took care of responsibilities as well, but you're over it in that way because you're about moving forward. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Heart with the key. I love heart with the key showing up, especially with the first message here with the rainbow obsidian and how you are protecting your heart space and healing your heart. This is also about welcoming a new love. You're welcoming new love into your life, looking forward to meeting the one. And you're opening your heart to new possibilities, new relationships. We're getting together with that perfect partner for you. Because there's a perfect partner for you. There's a saying that nobody's perfect and no relationship is perfect. That's not true. There is a perfect partner for everyone. And you are so open right now to meeting that perfect partner. Whereas this person feels like that you feel like they are not worthy of your time, that you are not going to look back and give them the time of day. I feel like one of the things that you do feel is like, I'm going to move forward and there's no looking back. I'm not going to look back. Even though you are and will be always connected to this person because there's no sense of separation, no real separation that goes on in the universe. We are all interdependent of each other. So you can't help but have this person on your mind. There's no way you can completely wipe your memory of this person. But you can think about them without feeling hurt. And that's how you know you are healed. And that's where you're at right now in this stage. You're about healing your heart. This person, on the other hand, thinks you're mad at them, thinks you're still hurting and moping around and and I don't even know why they think that because you have a very optimistic spirit and personality. I feel like that's how they want you to be, but you're not. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How you feel versus how they think you feel. And you have here, see, the Knight of Pentacles. You are about the glow up, the level up. Okay, thank you, Spirit. That Knight of Pentacles energy is physical energy. It's earth sign energy. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn in the top placements of the birth chart that I did mention earlier in their birth chart or your birth chart. It's very significant here with this Knight of Pentacles energy. And this is how you're feeling. You're feeling like you're going to depend on yourself. You are reliable and you're relying on source to take care of you, source energy, because you know that everything comes from the source. Everything comes from the source, and that's who you're relying on. You didn't know better, previously when you were in this relationship to not depend on this person for anything. You thought, oh, I should depend on this person for money. I should depend on this person for love. I should depend on this person for this or that. You didn't know that then, but now you know it now, that everything comes from source, even your love, your relationships, everything, your money, everything. And all you have to do is ask source for it and sit back and relax and allow it to come to you. So it's just belief and movement. And so here with this physical Knight of Pentacles energy, this is also about, this person thinks that you feel like they are hard to deal with, that it's really hard to work with this person, to speak to this person, to really get inside this person's head. They're very complicated. They're very, I wouldn't say mysterious because they do talk a lot, but they're very freaking complicated. You don't know who you're dealing with. Okay. And they feel like they think that that's how you feel, like they are so effing hard to deal with. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How do you feel versus how they think you feel? How do you feel? And you have here, I wish things could be different. That's how they feel. They feel that they wish they had a time machine. They could turn back the hands of time. You feel like things are perfect. You feel like the relationship was meant for you. You feel like it was a part of your purpose and your life path. You feel like that without the relationship, you wouldn't be the person that you are. Some of the elements that you do have, the knowledge that you do have about relationships, personality, and characteristic traits, you would not have known about those had you not interacted with this person, had you not met this person. You would not love yourself as much as you do now had you not met this person. This person wishes that they had a time machine, and they think that you feel like you wish things could be different. Like you wish they would open up, be more intimate with their relationships, be more truthful. But at this point, you don't care. You're like, I don't care if you're truthful or not. I'm truthful with myself, and that's all that matters. Source knows and sees all. And my heart is what matters because I understand the law of attraction, and I will attract exactly who I am, not what I want. And so you clearly are resonating with this. And it's because that you did have this relationship experience. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. How do they feel versus how they think you feel? How do they feel? No, how do you feel versus how they think you feel? How do you feel? Look at this, Mars action. So with Mars and action showing up here, the planet Mars is the planet of aggression. It represents action as well. And the planet Mars, it rules over that zodiac sign of Aries. Okay, so it represents bravery, courage, and aggression. And Spirit did just give us that insight moments earlier with the King of Wands. And I do love how Mars is in Catacorner with the Aries energy here. Aries is that fiery wand energy. So thank you, Spirit, for that wonderful confirmation. You're feeling courage here again. You're feeling very strong about the future, about yourself. You're not worried about no competition. They think you're worried about some competition. You know, this is the type of person that did like to make you jealous, make you feel like, you know, you had to compete with someone else, make you feel like you were an option. And you're like, you don't feel none of that at all. You are so over that. You're at a point now of like taking care of yourself, working out, figuring out like a workout regimen, putting together meal plans, just really getting your body together as represented here in the Mars card as well. Thank you, Spirit. Love this for you. They feel that and think that you're angry about the relationship. You're kind of, you're feeling a little aggressive, like they're kind of concerned, like if they come towards you, would you be aggressive in nature towards them? And you're not. Sometimes you do think of things that you could do, but those thoughts are just quick and boom out of your head because you understand energy. So you're not going to go there. They can't even make you go there. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is encouraging you to send this person lots of love, compassion, and white sparkly light, but put yourself first. Keep moving forward. Keep taking action here. Action equals actuality. And you're a very creative person, very intelligent. And so also here with desire. So you understand that there is desire for you. There is someone that is definitely that you're going to meet, that is going to bring you that level of excitement that you do enjoy, and where you two do share a natural reciprocity and desire for each other. This person feels like you're impatient You know, you could have gave them a little bit more time to get their ish together. But how long is how long? Oh my goodness. How many times could you tell this person the same thing? How many times could they see you upset? Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How you feel versus how they think you feel. And you have here the World card. That's it. So you feel like traveling the world, exploring, charting new paths, adventures. Yes, I love this for you. This is a very strong confirmation with the insight that Spirit just gave us earlier. And Spirit does have this for you. It's in your vortex. See, it's about adventure for you. It's about moving forward. It's about completing goals. That's where your head is right now. And and the World card does represent you learning lessons. You feel like you learned your lessons with this person. And so you will never allow yourself to be in that position again. And you don't have to even worry about being in that position again because you love yourself so much that you recognize love. Love recognizes love. Okay. And so this is about traveling. And you know that this relationship is completed. It's done. That's how you feel. This person thinks that you feel like if they change, maybe they can come be back in your presence, share the holidays with you, maybe pop up for birthdays, celebrations and stuff like that. And you're like, just like, no, it's completely done. We're done. And so they're living in their own mind of what they want and desire for you and how they think you feel. But you are fully matured into the understanding and the knowing and resonating with your higher self, aligning with your true greatness and knowing your self-value and self-worth. So group 2, this does conclude your reading. And I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how you feel versus how they think you feel, the person on your mind. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So I can clearly see here that your energy is naturally drawn here to the card representing the tourmalinated quartz crystal. And with this energy being your first card, this is really about you feel like it is definitely up to you to get out of your own way when it comes to this relationship connection. And this person does not have any weight whatsoever when it comes to you knowing who you are and what you want and deserve within this relationship. On the other hand, they feel like that you are stopping the relationship. They think that you feel like they are the reason for, the issues in the relationship, the complication that has taken place. They think that you feel like that. But you feel like, you are taking accountability for the things that you've done, the things that you have said, the interactions that you have had. You've leveled up in that way, in that accountability department. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How you feel versus how they think you feel. And you have here the 7 of Pentacles. So with the 7 of Pentacles energy, let me point out that pentacle energy, it's earth sign energy, physical energy, representing those earth zodiac signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, in the top placements of your person's birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation of this reading. The sun, moon, or rising signs, seventh house of relationships, or the planet Venus. Let me do point out that with the Seven of Pentacles energy, what I am picking up is that, see, you're very patient, okay? And you do understand like working hard for what you want. You don't have a problem with a delay in success as long as you are moving forward. And they think that you are waiting for them. They think that you feel like it is up to them to show up in order for you to evolve. But that is so far from the truth. So far from the truth. You do not need this person. And you know this. So let's get more insight. What's happening, Spirit? How do you feel versus how they think you feel? The Golden Mirror. So with the Golden Mirror card here, this is about you feel that this person is a self-absorbed narcissist. You feel that the relationship, when you are interacting, exchanging energy with this person, that it is a one-sided relationship. You feel that this person does have a pattern of love bombing. And they feel that you feel that as well. I feel like maybe you have called this person a narcissist or said told this person about those different type of personality traits that you did see within them. So they feel like you think they're shady as well. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How do you feel versus how they think you feel? I love you unconditionally. They feel like you do love them unconditionally. You've given this person so many opportunities, so many chances to change, so they feel like you do love them unconditionally. I do feel like you do love this person unconditionally as well, but you love yourself unconditionally. See, that's where the tables have truly turned. You have turned that love, that unconditionally love, towards yourself. So you're not allowing, certain things to take place in this relationship that did take place before. And but this person feels like you love them so much that you're going to change your mind. You're going to turn around. You're going to be back where they want you to be. And it's just a matter of time. That's how they feel. That's how narcissistic this person is. They feel like you need them. And again, a very self-absorbed personality. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How do you feel versus how they think you feel? How do you feel? Capricorn. So with Capricorn and the Capricorn energy representing the boss, and I love the Capricorn cards showing up, especially with the Seven of Pentacles that did come out representing those earth zodiac signs. We saw Capricorn there, Taurus, and Virgo. So with Capricorn coming out, this is a very strong confirmation here in your reading. Thank you, Spirit. You feel serious right now. You feel like you're taking your authority back. You feel very ambitious about your dreams and your goals, and you're very realistic about the relationship connection. You're no longer in this fantasy world of what could be or what this person could be. You are realistic about this, okay? And very structured right now in your thought pattern. Also, I do feel like, you feel like you're a badass. Your self-esteem is risen, okay? You have more self-courage, self-love, self-respect, okay? And again, this unconditional love. So this unconditional love is not surprising here showing up with Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. You're about the corporate life. You're about climbing, those ladders, leveling up your life. You want something different. You don't want to keep going around in circles with this person. Thank you, Spirit. And you're very down to earth. You're very down to earth. which is why you've given this person so many chances, because you used to say, nobody's perfect and this and that, until you found out that this person was intentionally triggering you, trying to play mind games with you, manipulate you. And then you were like, wait a minute, I am pulling my energy back. Houston, we do have a problem here, and it is not me. So once you did realize that you were giving your all, investing so much without a return on your investment in this person, that is what woke you up. But it woke you up to understanding your greatness and what you have. And you came to the conclusion that, hey, just think, if I put all this focus into myself and I put all this energy into myself, what could I be? And that is this badass here, the boss, with this Capricorn energy showing up. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. They think you feel very reserved in a relationship. You're pulling back. They feel like you feel very cautionary about moving forward, advancing, changing, allowing this person to, be a part of your space. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How do you feel versus how they think you feel? How do you feel versus how they think you feel? Thank you, Spirit. And look at this, the Daughter of Wands showing up. So with the Daughter of Wands, you are about focusing. You just focusing on yourself right now. You focusing on yourself. But they really think that they got you. They think that, okay, yeah, this is how they think. You're focusing on yourself, but you're going to do a U-turn. You're going to come back eventually to me. You'll be back. Just wait and see. That's how they feel. But you are, with this Daughter of Wands energy, this is powerful energy showing up here. Just let me point out that with this Daughter of Wands, okay? You are maintaining your boundaries. And you're persistent with your boundaries. You're a bit stubborn with your boundaries, as well as you should be, because you're feeling better and you're looking better as well. Your appearance, you're looking just, your skin is glowing, you're eating healthy, your mind feels good, you know what you deserve. That's how you're feeling right now. You're leveling up in every area of your life. But this person really thinks that in some aspects that you feel that you need them, but you're just not showing it. That's how they feel. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How do you feel versus how they think you feel? And look at this Judgment. The Judgment card showing up. See, it's a win-win situation for you. You know that just by connecting with this person, there were some blessings coming out of this. You knew it, you knew it, you knew it. No matter what the challenges were that you did face, this is a win-win situation for you. Okay, because you learned so much. So whenever there is a lesson that you do learn, always remember that there is a blessing, and you may not be able to see it at that time, but it is there. And so with the Judgment card here, they definitely feel like you feel like this relationship is, well, you feel like, this is what you feel. You feel like this relationship was a wake-up call for you, to wake you up to the greater version of yourself, to wake you up to the knowing that you are a very powerful person, very worthy of a genuine, loyal relationship. Okay? It woke you up to that. They think that you feel that it's something final that they have to do. Like, they think that you want closure in the relationship, that there is a final decision that has to be made in order for you to move on. but that's not how you feel. You feel like you can move on. You feel like you're very strong. You know that, and you've been focusing, you've been working on yourself, and Source does see that. And Source is encouraging you to continue to stay in that mindset of just moving forward, because only you have the power to elevate you. You, with your first card that was chosen here, the tormented quartz, signaling that you have decided to get out of your own way and pursue your goals and your dreams, and to allow yourself to be what you want to attract in your life, whether it be a deep, loving, romantic, intimate, loving partnership. You know that you have to be that with yourself. You have to adore yourself in order to attract someone that does adore you. You know that. You know you have to raise the bar and raise your standards. That's how you feel. And this person helped you to do that because you didn't like how you felt, when you were servicing this person, doing so much for them, giving them your time and attention. That shit did not feel good. You didn't like it one bit. So that's why it's a part of your life's purpose. So it was perfect. And you are leveling up because of it. So group 3, this does conclude your reading. This does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.